What's up, guys? It's Julian here, and today I'm back. Today I'm going to be talking to you about where to get the best samples on the market, and also just talking to you a little bit about what you're looking for, and also what you want to avoid. So, to let you guys know, the best samples on the market right now are on my website, electronicsamples.com. The link is at the top of the description. And why I can confidently tell you these are the best samples on the market is I have put thousands upon thousands of hours into making these samples and into making this website the best possible website for music production on the market right now. You know, guys, because a lot of these people out here are, not just these people, but like I feel like a lot of sample packs really, let's be honest, like it's kind of like a toy. Like it's something to where, you know, you might hear some cool textures or you might hear some good sounds, but ultimately when you try to build a whole track out of those resources or those templates, it's never quite adding up, right? It's never quite on that professional level. And this is why Electronic Samples is the best company on the market, is because I built hundreds, probably like 1,000 products at this point are on there. And I built all of these from this perspective to where these are not just designed to just be like a piece, you know, some samples that you get and you go, oh, this is kind of good. These are meant to be something that you can get, and it is fun to play with. You know, it sounds good just right there when you get it out of the pack, but it will actually make your track sound like the professionals because it's high quality samples. It is a lot of time put into really getting these, you know, not just like, oh, this is, you know, a techno pack, let's get a hard kick. It's like, oh, let's actually study the techno tracks that you guys love that are on the market right now that everybody wants to know how to make. And let's figure out what's happening in there. And let me show you guys and provide samples that do that so that you guys can actually come from a place that's going to feel like it fits in. Because again, like a lot of these sample packs, like it's called like hard kicks or whatever, but when you really get those out of the sample pack and you listen to them and you put it up against the tracks that you guys are trying to make your tracks like, or trying to get your tracks on the level of, it never adds up. So again, that's really the core difference there, and that's really what makes a good sample pack to me. Because again, like you can get toys, like you can get stuff that's fun to play with, but ultimately I think there's something that can be both, where it is inspiring and it gives you good ideas. You know, it's not just function and it's got some flavor to it, but it actually will stand up. Like with my kicks, with the kicks and the drums and the samples on this website, you can put them into your track completely dry and just get the levels right with no effects, no extra processing, none of that, and make a track today that's on the quality level of the pros. And that's really the goal here, because, you know, the pros are doing this too. Like the pros, whether it's samples that they already prepared or that someone gave them, or maybe they sampled from another track, they're not sitting there with like 20 layers of saturation and compression on their kick, right? They have kicks that are very, very good that they use, and they drop it in and it's ready to go. And it's more about finding that high quality sound than it is taking something and trying to over process it. And now with my website, you guys have access to the same level of kicks as the pros do. You know, I wish this website existed when I was trying to figure this stuff out, because not only is everything super high quality, but on top of that, it's really accessible. Everything is like $5, $10, $15, $20 at the max. Most things are $5 or $10, and you can get really, really high quality samples at a much, much better price than most sample packs as well. And you'll actually notice a difference. Like if you threw away all of your samples right now and just started using samples from electronicsamples.com, you would hear in the next like week or so, or the next month, or however long it takes you to produce a track, you will actually hear a difference. I can promise you that right now. And I know this because I heard a difference when I started doing this and when I started building samples this way. And again, like these aren't just like, yeah, it's not just about making something that just makes you want to buy it just because it's like seems good. It's like, dude, just drop down your $5 or $10 and you will have access today to the samples that are going to instantly take your tracks to the next level. And that's really what it's about. Again, you know, because you guys, what's going to happen if you make samples where it's just like, you know, kind of sounds good, but then it doesn't really lead to making a high quality track? Well, you're going to make those samples and then someone's going to buy them, yes, and they're going to buy one pack, they're going to use it to make a track, they're going to realize your packs suck, and they're never going to buy another one, right? But with you guys, this is like a steady stream. Like, you know, with electronic samples, everything that I've created and everything that I put on there is made with the utmost quality and with the utmost just respect for it, you know? Like, I get that. Like, I get how important that is to have good kicks, to have good hi-hats, to have good bass lines even to pull from, and good templates. And I've created the ideal marketplace to get the best samples for house, techno, and electronic music. So yeah, guys, that is why Electronic Samples is the best on the market, and that is why I believe I've really put the work in to make it that. You know, it's not just, oh, I'm so good just because I'm me. I mean, you know, I am nothing if not this. So, like, these are, I've really just put a lot of time in to really make this special for you guys. You know, I'm one of you guys. That's the thing. Like, I was you guys trying to learn how to do this stuff and wishing there were high quality samples, and also buying samples from a lot of companies where, you know, it seems good when you hear the demo. And I'm not trying to knock anybody. Everybody has their place. I'm just saying, like, I've had that experience before. You know, you hear the demo, it sounds good. You hear one or two of the loops and you're like, oh, that has a cool texture to it. And then you never end up using it to make a good track. Versus, you know, people buy these samples that I'm telling you guys about here, and they message me and they say, thank you, Julian. Like, this actually was able to take me to the next level. It wasn't just a fun thing to play with, but it was actually a useful tool. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Link is in the description to get the best sample packs on the market. Don't miss out. I'll see you tomorrow with another video.